Okay, we're gonna be preparing the shower pan for tile. So what we need to do is clean this up a little bit, but I need to snap some lines from this drain here to the wall so that we have enough pitch for the water to flow to the drain, obviously. So what I'm gonna do is put the level around like this, over here, mark it, draw some lines all the way around here. And then we're gonna put in our wire mesh, some pea gravel around the drain to protect the weed poles, and then we'll be floating our cement. What I use is a stucco mix, and we'll be floating that out with our pitch then. Right now I'm gonna snap the lines. So right there is level, and then we want to go up about a ½ inch from level. So it looks like I'm about a ½ inch from the bottom of that cement board, but we're just going to bring it up to about there. Let's just check with the bubble. I basically want this bubble to just hit the side here. That way I'll have an accurate reading for all the way around if I just keep that consistent. So bring it down. There's levels. We're gonna go up. Right there. Come over here and just mark this. Do the same on this side. And then notice I'm not putting this level on the top of the drain because you have to account for your tile, the thickness of the tile itself. Since we want the top of the tile to end it flush with the top of this drain, we need to be down below the drain, about at the bottom of this metal here cap. So that's where I'm holding the level at. Just put that. Okay, so that's level, and then we're going to come up a ½ inch about. ½ inch. Okay, so we're going to be right there. Now we have a mark there, a mark there. I'm gonna run a longer level all the way across there and just get a solid point of levelness.
The point of what?
The common point of levelness. Is that a word?
Common point of levelness.
We're making up words here. It's gonna be hard to draw underneath that stuff. Have to get right here with it.
Common point of level.
Like that.
Just call it elevation.
There you go. Hello? Hey Nate, go see who's right there.
Yo. He wants to know about that plywood.
Yeah, what about it?
He wants to use it.
Yeah, tell me you could use it.
Yeah. The plywood over there? Yeah. Are you? Yeah.
Also, make sure that from those 2 points that you're level. That looks pretty good, so that'll do. Carry my line over right here a little more. Hey Nate, before you clean this up, maybe just skim this a little bit.
Yeah, you were in the way.
What we're gonna do is just transfer this line here around. That works. Okay, when preparing your shower pan for tile, after you've put on your cement board, and you're going to have to put the cement down into your hot mop or your shower pan liner, you're going to need this metal wire here, this lad. And what we're gonna do is, because it's about 27.5 inches long, so we can't go this way because we'll have a gap, so I'm gonna run one long piece this way and then another strip for over the dam with our bends in it. So I'm just gonna measure the length here of the shower. I know it's about 5 feet, but it is exactly 58 inches. So I'm gonna cut a piece of this that is 58 inches. So 58 inches is right here. Okay, once you have the size measured out and cut, you got to cut out for the drain. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of put it up in there so that I can see where I got to cut out. Which is right there. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Just gonna cut out for the drain here. Now I'm gonna cut it out a little bit wide because I gotta put pea gravel around the weed poles, and I just want to leave a little room for that. So just going about a 1/2 inch bigger than the drain itself. Now, let's get some under there. I might take a little off of this full point. Let's see here. I think I'm going to take a little off the side because it's a little tight, but other than that, I'll sit in there and we'll do the next step. Okay, now that I got that lab down there on the bottom, looks good and flat basically, and show you here. Those are the weed poles. There's another one, and there's one more right there. So those 3 weed poles, I'm going to be putting some pea gravel around them to keep the cement, the wet cement that I'm about to pour, from going like down in there, or over time when if water ever does get through the tile, through the grout or whatnot, and gets down to this hot mop, it's going to follow the hot mop down to those weed poles and go down into the drain, and everything will be all good. So make sure those weed poles are good. All right, next part is this front dam area. So we got to make some bends on it basically. So what we're going to be doing, let's see if I can put this camera over here. Just going to put it down on the side there. Put this level up in front just to hold it in place. Come over the top. Now you can't use any staples or nails in this because you don't want any nails below here. Either you don't want any screws or anything in the cement board either below, well, for sure below the dam area, you know, so we keep our screws up here. And then I use the cement to keep the bottom pushed in. That's why I always do my cement board first and then the floor, just to kind of just keep the cement board pushed in with the concrete. So now the goal is here is to get these bends real tight so that you can have real nice finished edges. So what I'm going to do now that I got it kind of creased is let it back up a little bit here. Just finish my bend now that I know where it needs to be at. This side, this ain't big.
You want me to start mixing mud or what?
Yeah, or you want to bring up that bag of pea gravel? We'll put that around.
fix that shit up here, dude.
Yeah, either way, you could just get a bucket of water.
Yeah.
Yeah. See that? So there we go. All right, for the next step, we're going to be getting a handful of this pea gravel here and putting it around the weed poles, all the way around the drain here. You really don't want to skip these steps. Like all the tile and everything that looks so nice is all cosmetic, but all these steps underneath the tile is what's so important for it to work properly for many years. And you don't have a bunch of issues later on in the future. So there we go. Got our little rock bed around there. And now we're ready for our cement. Okay, now that we mixed up our stucco, I just used pre-mixed stucco out of a bag. Got it mixed up right here. Nice and kind of thick, light, but just a traditional stucco mix. You don't want it too wet so that you can still make your pitch. But we're gonna go ahead and pour that in there. Just put it like that.
One more.
What's that?
Here we go.
We're definitely gonna need a lot more mud, dude.
Nate,
What?
we're gonna need more mud, I think.
Huh?
We're gonna need more mud.
Now that this cam is nice and smooth,